I believe we are receiving reports that the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman, former Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan, has claimed that President Dr. Arif Alvi will definitely consult him as soon as the summary for the appointment of the next army chief reaches his office. He said, as I've just said, that the president is going to consult me on the army chief appointment summary. But remember, these comments come in the wake of several statements by government figures that only the Prime Minister, the current sitting Prime Minister, which would mean Shehbaz Sharif right now in Pakistan, enjoys the constitutional authority to appoint an army chief with no requirement from any consultation, and that the president should play his constitutional role in the process rather than create hurdles. Remember, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf leader Imran Khan was recently shot. He has launched over the last few days a rally that we've seen walking, in which, as it's already openly been claimed, he is hoping to stake power once again. Now, these are the details that have come in. Remember, the appointment of the army chief is a particularly important role. We'll tell you why in a second, but first, take a look at what Imran Khan had to say.
मामला तो बड़ा सीधा था, सारी दुनिया में बड़ा सीधा है. एक प्रिंसिपल्स होते हैं, सीनियरिटी होती है. अब फौज को पता है कि उनके कौन से लोग हैं जिनकी कैपेबिलिटी है. लेकिन जो लोग इनको अब चूज करेंगे, जो तैनात करेंगे, ये जो पाकिस्तान के बड़े बड़े करप्ट माफिया, जिसका सबसे सरदार है नवाज शरीफ, मुझे इनकी नीयत पे शक. ये इस मुल्क के फायदे के लिए ये नहीं कर रहे, ये अपनी जात के लिए कर रहे हैं, और इनका फायदा है मुल्क की तबाही है. हमने डिसाइड किया हुआ है, आरिफ प्रेसिडेंट ने और हमने, कि हम कानून के अंदर रह के खेलेंगे. जो भी करेंगे, जो आइन और कानून के बीच में रहेंगे.
We'll go over to my colleague Abhishek Jha so he can give us the background so that you can fully understand this story. Abhishek, if you could just explain to our audiences some of the power dynamics that are at play over here. On one side, you have former Prime Minister Imran Khan. On the other side, you have the current Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. And then you have the President Arif Alvi. Now, when Imran Khan is saying that the President will consult him, what kind of alliance or history does he have with the President? That's question one. And question two, for our audiences, could you explain the impact, the significance of the Army Chief and why this is such a hotly debated and hotly talked about topic?
So, Toya, taking it from what you have said, that this is the Prime Minister's prerogative in Pakistan to appoint the Army Chief. That is but de facto position is that in Pakistan, Army Chief is an extra constitutional body which has a lot of heft in deciding political decisions, economic decisions, and strategic and foreign affairs. So, in that context, appointment of an Army Chief is very important because the current political dispensation will have to rely on him for a lot of support. Only then the Shehbaz Sharif government can actually work in a conducive environment. So this is number one priority for Shehbaz Sharif government, to have a person of his choice, or person who can he can actually rely upon for his loyalty to his government, to appoint him as a chief of army staff. About the seniority that Imran Khan is saying that the senior most person could be appointed as the army chief, Lieutenant General Munir is currently holding that seniority, but he is retiring on 27th of November. So it has been also said that before 27th of November, government is going to announce the next chief of army staff, because if General Munir has to become the next US, then before 27th, the announcement will make him army chief for another 3 years. So this is one. But then there are other names also. Apparently, 6 names have been proposed by the Prime Minister's office, and then now the President will also take some decision. President Arif Alvi has been trying to create a consensus. All parties, PM Imran has approached him. PTI has also approached him. Ishaq Dar, who is the finance minister of the current government, but he's also been one of the interlocutor of who is trying to create a consensus among various parties and political opposition to precisely have a unanimity on one name, is also having regular consultation with Arif Alvi. So Imran Khan has also in that context said that his president the Pakistan president will be having consultation with him before any final decision could be arrived as to who will be the next army chief of Pakistan.
Okay. All right. Thank you for those details. Abhishek, stay with us because we have more breaking news in this very same story that I want to very quickly move to. Within this same controversy, the Pakistan Finance Minister Ishaq Dar has now warmed on the army chief's appointment. He said, and this is exactly why we were explaining the power dynamics to you earlier, he said that if the president creates hurdles in the COAS appointment, then the government already has a plan B. Ishaq Dar says that the entire process of key appointments will be completed by all means. He's also said, as we've told you, that the government does have a plan B. But the statement comes hours after the former Prime Minister Imran Khan had said during that interview that Dr. Arif Alvi is in touch with him. So those are the developments so far. Again, very quickly, I do want to play out a reaction for you, then we'll go back to our colleague.
तो पूरे मुल्क का सदर होते हैं माजी की पार्टी एफिलिएशन पॉलिटिकल एफिलिएशन की वजह से इस इम्पोर्टेंट जो तैनाती हैं दो उसमें कोई रखना डालेंगे या डिले करेंगे ये जानते हुए कि ये जो फैसला है वो तो अटल इंशाअल्लाह अल्लाह के फजल करम से होगा जो भी वजीर आज़म फैसला करेंगे चूंकि समरी पब्लिक में आ चुकी है DGISPR ने कल ट्वीट कर दी थी तो 6 नामों में से 2 नाम चुने जाने हैं और वो जो भी होंगे वो वजीर आज़म का प्रोगेटिव है उन्होंने फैसला करना है जी
ठीक लेकिन दरअसल इशू ये है कि अगर खुदा ना खास्ता सदर साहब अपने इस इख्तियार को एक्सरसाइज करते हैं तो गवर्नमेंट के पास प्लान बी है या नहीं है इसमें
जी हमारे पास प्लान बी है अगर वो करेंगे तो इंशाल्लाह आईनी और कानूनी तौर के ऊपर हमारी जो एडवाइस प्राइम मिनिस्टर वजीर आज़म पाकिस्तान भेजेंगे वो प्रोटेक्टेड होगी और उसमें वेट के बावजूद फैसला तब्दील नहीं होगा
Okay, we're going to go back to my colleague Abhishek right now for more context in this story. Abhishek, just explain to our audiences, this is the question we'd asked you earlier. Where does Dr. Arif Alvi stand in the power dynamic between the former Prime Minister and the current Prime Minister? Explain that to our audiences. And then this possible plan B that the Finance Minister is hinting at, what could that be?
So, talking about the possible plan B, will not be able to understand because that will be some radical political decision that they might have had. They might have actually planned for that because supposedly the 6 names that Pakistan Prime Minister has proposed to the president. President is supposed to pick 2 names from that. That also goes by the seniority of generals. We have also talked about General Muniz. Then there are other former DGISI. General Hamid is also one of the key contenders for this post. 2 names have to be picked up from the list. One will be COS, one will be CGSS. So with that, keeping that in mind, we have to see how the political dynamics also pans out because there have been reports that there behind the door certain negotiations has happened, which has where Imran Khan has also agreed upon certain names. There were also reports that the current government, the Shahbaz Sharif government, has also agreed to have general election is supposed to have happen somewhere in September 2023, and Imran Khan has been insisting on holding an early general election because he thinks that he has a fair chance to be re-elected as Pakistan's Prime Minister because of the kind of sympathy wave and support he has gathered in the last few weeks.
All right, Abhishek, we need to go into a short break right now. Thank you for bringing us those details. For our audiences, it is time for a short break. We'll see you on the other side in just a few minutes. Remember, you're watching the morning news. See you in a little bit.